Section 4.2 is logarithmic functions. The definition of logarithmic function is for x greater than 0 and b greater than 0, and b cannot equal to 1. Y equals to log base b x is equivalent to b to the y power equals to x. These two equations are going to be very important to us. I'll read those again. Y equals to log base b of x is equivalent to b to the y power equals to x. The function f of x equals to log base bx is the logarithmic function with base b. When the b is a little bit in position lower than the word log, log standing for logarithmic, base b, x. The location of base and exponent in exponential and logarithmic functions. I've kind of separated my page into two sides. This is the logarithmic side. You know you're in logarithmic form when you see the word log. This is y equals to log base b, x. Y is your exponent. So when I ask you for the log b of x, what is it equal to? I'm asking you for the exponent. Over on the right-hand side of my page, I have the exponential form. This is the form that we're more familiar with. A base, b is your base, being raised to a power, y is your exponent, equal to x. So you see this b on the right-hand side is your base. Over on the left-hand side in the logarithmic form, this b is your base. Over here on the right-hand side, the y being raised to the power is your exponent. But in the logarithmic form, on the other side of the equal sign of log is your exponent. So these are two forms that we will be looking at, the logarithmic form and the exponential form. We will be converting back and forth. We will be evaluating logarithms. So let's look at changing from logarithmic to exponential form. I see this is in log form because I see the word log. So if I'm going to exponential form, remember exponential form is b to the y equals to x. So keep in mind, this is in the form of y equals log base b x. So my b over here is 5. So to change it to exponential form, I will use the base is 5 raised to my exponent. Who is my exponent over here? In the logarithmic side, the exponent is 2. So 5 squared equals to x. So that's changing it from logarithmic form to exponential form. Okay? All right, let's look at B part. Let's change this logarithmic form to exponential. All right, who is my base? B. In this problem, B is my base, raised to the exponent. My exponent in this problem is 3, equals to x. Who's in x position? 64. So this is your exponential form of the logarithmic form. The base raised to the exponent equals to 64. It's all about position. All right, let's go to C. We're going to exponential form. My base is 3. Raised to my exponent is on the other side of y. This is my exponent, y, equals to x. Who's in the x position? That's 7. So in converting logarithmic to exponential, you change logarithmic to base to the exponent equals to x, going from this form to this form. Now, let's change from exponential to logarithmic form. So here we have exponential. B to the y power equals to x. This is exponential. Exponential form, and we're going to logarithmic form. Remember, log b x equals to y. Remember, y is your exponent. Okay, so who is my, I end up writing log. To go to logarithmic form, you have to write the word log. Who is my base? My base is 12. When I look at x, it's the answer, which is out here, the other side. That is your exponent, equals to y. Y is your exponent, which is 2. Okay? I said that wrong. This is log base 12, x equals to 2. This is not an exponent. This is your exponent of over on the left side. So this is log base 12 on the other side, x equals to your exponent. Okay? All right, now let's look at this side. This problem. Log, my base is b, equals x equals to 8, equals to your exponent 3. Okay, so log base is b, equals to the x, equals to your exponent. Now let's look at C. C part. C part involves an e. E to the y power equals to 9. I wrote some information about e. An irrational number e is approximately 2.72. Is called the natural base. When I think of e, I think of kind of like pi. Pi is 3.14 approximately. Pi is an irrational number. You can find pi on the calculator. You can also find e on the calculator. If you press e, it represents, its value is 2.72. So anytime that you're asked to graph anything with e being raised to a power, you would use your calculator. The function f of x equals e to the x is called the natural exponential function. Okay, so that's just a little information about e. So I'm going to come up here and write the log form of this problem. My base is e. 9 is in the x position. And who is the exponent? Y. So, we had to go from exponential b to the y equals to x to logarithmic form log base b x equals to y. I want us to look back at this one more time. My base was 12. Who's in the x position? X, and that is not an exponent, that's just x, equals to your exponent, which was 2. Over on the right-hand side of each one of these, you will see the exponent. I've got 2, 3, and y. Right after the word log, in a lower position, you have the base, 12, b, and e. And then as far as it's not an exponent, it's just even with the word log, is whatever is on the other side of the equal sign. So you see I have x, 8, and 9.